Hey everybody, what I've got here is the Performance EDC Pocket Survival Tin, and we're going to check it out right now on Kitbashed Survival. Alright, I hope everybody's doing okay. I've had a bit of a hiatus from doing these videos, but I'm back, and I'm in the middle of making a bunch of new videos, starting with this one. So, this little kit was sent to me by a guy named Mike, and he wrote a letter. He said, "Hey Eric, here is the Wilderness Packet Tin for you to check out. Love the channel. Thank you for your time and consideration. Sincerely, Mike D, Performance EDC." And he was selling these on an Etsy store. I don't think he's got them up there right now. He kind of makes these on the side, so it's not like a mass production project or anything like that. But it was really nice of him to send me this, and so we're going to check it out. Now, of course, it's not very large, so there's not going to be that much gear in there. It's just a little pocket survival tin, kind of like an Altoids tin. That's about the size of it, maybe 3 inches by 2 inches, not very big at all. So the tin itself is made of metal, of course, and we've got this black rubber band / Ranger band around the outside. Always nice to have one of those. And here's a look at the inside. So he's got his business card up here. Performance EDC Pocket Wilderness Tin, 16 item types turnover for camping, hiking, and backpacking. And there's the contents. So, let's check it out. First up, we've got this little Ziploc bag with some cotton tinder inside. Looks like a couple of cotton balls. Always good to have something like that. Helps with building a fire. Then we've got a miniature LED flashlight, or torch, if you will. So I think there's a switch. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So if you hit the switch, it stays on. And I think these also have a button, yeah. So you can do momentary like that. You know, not very bright, but in a pinch, it'll do. Then we've got a little button compass, which does work. We've got a whistle. I like these flat whistles. They always sound really nice. Very cool. We've got a pencil. You can use shavings from this to start a fire, or you can use it to write with, obviously. We've got, I think this is 2 feet of 550 paracord. Not bad. I would probably melt the ends so that they don't become frayed, but that's nice. We've got a Dermasafe razor knife. Little cutting tool. We've got a P38 can opener. It's always funny, if you don't put one of these in your kit, people will criticize it, you know, because I guess when you're in a survival situation, you come across tons of canned vegetables and canned goods. Then we've got a striker. Well, this has a little ruler on it, but it's also the striker for the ferro rod. I think it's also a wrench. It's got a little hex thing there. But its main purpose is as a striker for the ferro rod. Yeah. Works just fine. We've got an alcohol prep pad for, I guess, first aid, or you could use it for fuel. We've got 2 of these Aqua Tabs water purification tablets. I believe it's 1 tablet per liter of water. Purify 2 liters there, or maybe it's per gallon. I forget. Then we've got safety pins. We've got 2 safety pins. Always good to have. And we've got a couple of three Band-Aids. And then down here, last item, if I can get it out of there. Well, that does not want to come out, does it? Okay, there we go. A Fresnel lens. And obviously you can use this to start a fire. Very cool. And that's it. That is everything in the Performance EDC Wilderness Survival Tin. While I'm repacking this, I'm going to go ahead and melt these ends. All right, so what do I think of the Performance EDC Wilderness Survival Kit? You know, for its size, I think that's pretty good. I mean, you're only going to be able to get so much stuff in a package this size. And, you know, for what it is, I think he was able to put a good bit of basic gear in there. However, you know how I am. I like to make kits better than how I found them. And so I'm going to try to add / substitute some equipment to make this thing even better. So starting off, I like the cotton balls, but they do take up a lot of space, and so in place of the cotton balls, I'm going to use these wax-impregnated cotton plugs. They take up less space, and they're also better at starting a fire. I'm going to add a couple little pieces of fat wood, also to help start a fire. Also a little trick birthday candle. Then I've got 3 storm matches and a matte striker surface. I got these out of a Russian MRE. I've got some medicine, 2 Advils, an Imodium, and a Benadryl. Going to add a little twisty tie and a little zip tie. I'm going to add 2 more water purification tablets. That'll give us a total of 4. To help free up some room, I'm going to remove the 2 feet of 550 paracord. And in its place, I've got 3 feet of 100-pound cord. And then I'm not sure if this will fit, but I'm going to try to squeeze in this little water storage bag. This is a hot beverage bag from an MRE, and it'll hold 12 ounces officially, probably 14 ounces or more if you stretched it. And that'll help with water purification since we have the water purification tablets. You could store some water in here. I don't know if this will fit, but we'll find out. All right, I got it all in there. You know, now that I've got this back together and I know that everything fit inside, I do want to make a couple modifications. Kind of some stuff that's been on my mind since I successfully fit all the stuff back in. It's been about a day or so since then. So, first of all, this cordage is kind of a mess, so I'm going to use another twisty tie to better secure that rope together. There we go. Okay, and I also want to add a little bit of duct tape. This is about 8 inches of duct tape that I've got rolled up here. So I'm going to try to squeeze that in there. And then the final thing that I want to do is on the inner lid here, I'd like to put a mirror. And so I went on Amazon and I ordered some of this self-adhesive mirror material. So the way it works is it's got an adhesive back and then it's got a protective film on the front. So if I peel the protective film off, there we go. And we have a pretty good mirror there. You can see me there. It's not bad at all. And then you can peel off the back and stick it wherever you want. So I've got a piece here and I think I'd like to stick it right here on the inner lid, and that way you could use it for a crude signal mirror of sorts. I'm going to leave the protective film in place, but I'm going to cut it to a rough shape and then peel off the back and stick it on the back of the lid there. Yeah, I think this is going to work. Of course, you could just leave the adhesive back on there and then let the person put it wherever they want, but I'm happy just putting it in there and having it stay in one place. There we go. And then the protective film can be peeled off. when it's ready to be used. So let's see if we can get all this stuff back in here. And there we go, got it all back in there. Now, I know some people are going to suggest attaching some stuff to the outside of the box. I'm not a big fan of doing that. Ordinarily, I like to keep everything inside the case, but I suppose if you wanted to, you could attach more stuff to the outside of the case and hold it in place with the rubber bands, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, this was the Performance EDC Wilderness Survival Kit. Yeah, thanks Mike for sending this to me. It's not bad. It's got some basic stuff in there, and with a little extra stuff, you can make it even better. So that's going to do it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you have to say. For now, that's it. I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.